Welcome back, lottery fans. Today I'm going to be showing you a different pick 3 rundown. I'm going to be showing you the +1 -1 rundown. You can go ahead and try this rundown in any of your states, but I'm actually going to try it with the Georgia Midday Pick 3 today to show you how to do this. So it's fairly simple. As per usual, we've got our pick 3 rundown sheet. If you want a copy of this, you can get it for free at the link down below in the description. So you can go ahead and get that. But we'll start with, today is the 7th of February, so we'll start with the midday drawing today for the 7th of February for Georgia. So the GA Midday Pick 3. And we're only going to need one one result for this one, so we don't need 2 and 3. And we are going to use both the base grid and the translated grid and the mirror numbers today. So as a reminder, this is the +1 -1 rundown. So the result today for the midday Georgia was 6 to 8. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that result and we're going to put it into our base grid. And unlike previous rundowns where we do it diagonally or across, we're actually going to put this one slap bang in the center and run top to bottom. So we'll put a 6 in the center here, we'll put 2 in the middle, and an 8 in the bottom. And then the +1 -1 is pretty much exactly what it says. We're going to take on each side, we're going to fill in numbers, and on the left hand side we're going to add +1, and on the right hand side we're going to -1 from the number there. So in our base grid here we've got 6 in this first box, so we'll +1 on the 6 brings us to a 7 here, and then we'll -1 on the 6 brings us to a 5 here. And then we just follow that same pattern all the way down until we filled it in. So on the second row here we've got a 2, +1 would be a 3, and a -1 would be a 1. And lastly on the last line, 8 +1 on an 8 is a 9, and -1 on an 8 is a 7. So now that we've got our base grid filled out, we can go ahead and put in our translated grid. And as I mentioned, we're going to use mirror numbers for this, but you can use the flip numbers as well. Either of them work. Play around with your state, see which one is hidden for you. Just try both different combinations. So to get our mirror numbers, all we do, as per usual, we take each number, look up the mirror number for it down here, and fill it in on the corresponding spot on the other grid. So the mirror number of 7 is 2, so we'll put a 2 here. The mirror number of 6 is 1, so we'll put a 1 here. And the mirror number of 5 is 0, so we'll put a 0 here. Same again on the next line. Mirror number of 3 is 8. Mirror number of 7 is 2. Mirror number of 1 is 6. And the last line, the mirror number of 9 is 4. Mirror number of 8 is 3. And the mirror number of 7 is 2. So now that we've got our base grid and our translated grid filled out, we can go ahead and apply our patterns that we actually want to go and apply. Typically in the past with rundowns, I like to do both the down and the 2 crosses on both of the grids here. Because we actually started off with the down, on this particular type of rundown, I like to mix it up a little bit. And what I actually like to do is I like to take the across rather than the down, and then rather than side to side, I'll actually go in and then out again, and then in and then out again. So on the base grid there, what we actually see how that works out is we've got the across, I'll play a 3, 2, 1, and then on the left hand side here I'll play a 7, 2, and a 9, and on the right hand side I'll play a 5, 2, and a 7. And then I'll go ahead and I'll do exactly the same on the translated grid. To get my numbers from the translated grid, I'll play the across, and then I'll play the left hand side like that, and the right hand side like that. And that gives me an 8, 7, 6, and a 2, 7, 4, and a 0, 7, 2. And it's as simple as that. So hopefully I'll probably use this rundown for multiple days, as I've seen with other rundowns. You play these rundowns for typically about 2 weeks, and you'll start seeing a number of hits. If the patterns you've picked don't work, maybe try mixing up the patterns and see whether or not those work instead. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below on what state you want me to do a rundown for next, and of course subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks, bye.